Hello bikers of all worlds and welcome back to the channel Quad Biker Man. This channel is primarily made to help disabled people get into biking and the biker lifestyles. If you think you're going to like what I've got to say, please subscribe, press like, it really helps the channel to grow. Thank you very much. Today discussion it wasn't actually on here, it was on Facebook. I was asked how being disabled I got into the bikes, not being able to ride a two-wheeler myself ever. Even when most people start on bicycles, I couldn't do that. But I've always had the love for motorbikes. It's basically a family thing, really. In like the boys in my family of our age group, all my cousins had them. I was always around them. I was always knocking around with my cousins, as you do. They had like little off-road bikes, or they had scooters, what they just used to jump on and ride around through the woods. Back in the day when we was kids, and that's how basically, because I had it all around me all the time. My granddad used to ride. He used to ride a scooter. Mum and dad, back when I was young, used to ride Vespers. So there's always been bikes around me. So it's always progressed from there. I've always been on the back of bikes since I was a child, and growing up in hospital all the time, because from the day I was born till I was 21 or 21, I was always in hospital. You can guarantee, I think I only had about 7 years from the age I was born till I was 21, not even that, 5 years I would say, left alone. Otherwise I'd been in hospital once or twice a year. But I was mainly in either Great Ormond Street or St George's, and back in the day a certain bike club used to do the toy runs, so they used to come in and see us, and give us things to cheer us up and sit and talk to us. And so I become ingrained into the lifestyle as well. I was bullied at school and a bit of a misfit, so it sort of goes with the bikers. Being a misfit goes with the bikers way, and I made friends at school with the odd ones out, which quite a lot of them was like me, was into their bikes. Some of them was into their cars through their families. So that's basically how I come into, and it just progressed into the bike lifestyle and having the love of bikes. For me, I'm more of an Indian man. I like the Indian bikes, and the classics. But yeah, I've always had love of 2 and 3 wheeled motorbikes. I've always wanted one. The nearest I got was Evil, my quad. That didn't end well. But yeah, I've always wanted a trike, really. They're a lot safer than quads, I discovered. So that's basically how I got into it. It was just there all the time. So yeah, it's just in me. It's hardwired into me. I love being around bikes. I love being on them. I love tinkering with them. That's something I've done for a while now as well, tinker with the bikes. I was always tinkering with my quad. So yeah, for any disabled people, what feels so that's one of the reasons I want to get disabled biker people into the biker world. I felt when I was at school with the others I didn't belong. When I left school, I felt the same, but when I got with the biker crowd and made friends in the biker crowd, proper friends, I felt accepted, and that's what I'm always trying to get across in these videos. For disabled people, you will be easily accepted. They're easygoing. They're more acceptable towards you, more helpful, and a lot more friendlier. As long as you know how to behave and the protocols when you're at the rallies, when you're talking to certain clubs, that's what I'm trying to teach as well. So so that's basically how I got into bikes. So thank you for watching. Peace. Ride safe.